So, good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about BSc second year, semester third. Okay, third semester BSc second year geology. In geology, igneous petrology we are discussing. Okay, and this is in previous classes we have discussed about this black one, black two. Okay, and in black one, I have covered introduction to the petrology. That is unit 1 to 3. Petrology, classification of rocks, origin and type of magmas, composition and constitutions of magmas. And due to the technical problem, and last week I am not able to share the PPT of the black 2 properties of igneous rocks. That is unit 4 to 6. Okay. And today we are going to uh, discuss about this unit 4 to 6 black 2 properties of the igneous rocks. And here we have discussed about introduction part and magma introduction, that is chemical composition and all. And in black 2 we are discussing about only igneous rocks structures, sections and their forms. Okay, and black 3 and black 4 we are going to cover in next week, and tomorrow and next week. Okay, tomorrow I will cover this black 3. Okay, black 3 origin of igneous rocks, and in last class and upcoming last class we'll discuss about the fourth. Okay, black fourth, classification and description of igneous rocks. And today we'll discuss only for unit 4 to 6. If possible I will repeat again black 1 and black 2. Okay, and these are the chapters we have covered in the previous sessions. Black 1, unit 1, 2, 3, petrology, classification of rocks, origin and types of magmas, composition of the constitution of the magmas, and petrology, there's a definition, rock cycle, a different type of rocks, and the sedimentary, igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic, their regular life are in our daily life, examples of the igneous rocks, and these are the daily life examples of the sedimentary rocks, and this is the field photographs of the sedimentary rock, and this is the in our daily life or in our icon, Indian icon. This is the Taj Mahal, one of the seventh wonder. So this is also this is the best example of the metamorphic rocks. Okay, this is made up of marble. Okay, and so origin and types of magma we have discussed. What are the origin and what type of magma we have discussed based on their silicon dioxide percentage, and composition we have discussed. What are the major part of the magma and what is the remaining part of the magma composition we have discussed. Okay, and in black 2 we are going to discuss again. So last session I have covered unit 4 to 5, 6. Okay, 4, 5, 6 I have covered, but I am not able to share at the time PPT. So today we'll share again and I will discuss. Okay, I will discuss about the black 2 properties of igneous rock. So that is unit 4 to 6. Okay, see here, form of igneous rocks. What are the forms? Today class we are discussing about what is the form of igneous rocks, what are the structures of igneous rocks, what are the textures of the igneous rocks, how they will visible in naked eye and microscopic. Okay, okay, megascopic and microscopic structures we will discuss. Structures and structures we will discuss about the igneous rocks. So microscopic properties. Okay. And the form of igneous rocks, it has divided into two types. Okay, based on their forms, we have divided into two types. Okay, extrusive rocks and igneous rocks. Okay, so these are the two types. Major it has divided into extrusive or intrusive. Okay, extrusive rocks formed when magma or lava. When magma reached to the surface of the earth called as lava. Okay, so formed when these explosive rocks formed when magma or lava erupts onto the surface and solidifies quickly. So these called as the extrusive igneous rocks. And these extrusive rocks are characterized by fine grain and glassy structure because of rapid cooling. Because of rapid cooling. Okay. Because of quick cooling, it has it is having the glassy structure and fine or small grains in the rocks. And examples of Deccan Plateau lava flows, which is covered or which are covered in the Maharashtra region and some parts of Telangana, Karnataka. Okay, so these are the best examples for the extrusive rocks made up of lava, solidification of lava, quick solidification or quick cooling of the lava. So the temperature rapid cooling or quick cooling of the magma or lava, it may have the fine grain structure or texture and glassy structures. Whereas in intrusive igneous rocks, formed when magma cools and solidifies below the surface. When magma reaches to the surface, lava. When below the surface, if it is solidified, called as magma. So magma is the main source for the intrusive igneous rocks. Here the lava is the main source for the intrusive rocks. Okay. These intrusive igneous rocks formed when magma cools, solidifies below the surface. Okay. And coarser grain. Here is the fine grain. Here is the coarser grain. The typical structures visible on exposure. So we can see with our naked eye different type of structures in the rock or exposure. Okay. For example, granite or batholiths. So granite and batholiths. This is the batholic structure and granitic structure. Okay. Here you can see this is the igneous intrusive body. Okay. The slow cooling, large crystals will be there. Because of slow cooling nature, large crystals will be there. Whereas in extrusive, quick cooling will be there. Tiny crystals or glassy nature will be there because of lava. Okay. And because of magma here. So this is the intrusive, this is the extrusive. Okay. This is the batholic structure. Okay. This is the batholic structure of the granitic rock. Okay, example granite and batholic. So extrusive rocks made up of lava and intrusive rocks made up of magma. Lava magma is composition is same, but when magma reaches to the surface called as lava, when magma solidifies in the surface or below the surface called as magma. Okay, so coarser grains and typical structures visible on the exposure because of slow cooling, cooling, slow cooling. Okay. And because of rapid cooling and all, exclusive igneous rocks will have the fine grains and glassy structure. Fine grains and glassy structure will have. So these are the forms of igneous rocks. Okay, these are the forms. How many forms are there? Intrusive majorly, extrusive is there, intrusive is there. Okay. Next, sorry. Forms of extrusive and intrusive rocks. Okay. Extrusive rock structures, lava flows, pyroclastic structure, okay, na, structure, or intrusive rock structures are concordant or discordant, okay, concordant, discordant, okay, laccoliths, shills, dikes, these are the intrusive igneous rock structures, whereas extrusive igneous rock structures are lava flows, pyroclastic structure. The lava flows results from fissure eruptions or volcanic eruptions. So lava flows structure form because of the results from fissure eruptions or volcanic eruptions. So lava flows will be there. And the pyroclastic structure, fragments such as volcanic blocks, lapilli, and volcanic dust. Because of this dust and volcanic ash and all, pyroclastic structure will form. So these are the main structures of the intrusive igneous rocks. And concord intrusions, shields, laccoliths, and dikes are the intrusive igneous rock structures. These concordant intrusions formed parallel to the extinct rocks. So concordant means shields, okay, continuous structure or okay, okay, and laccoliths, okay. These intrusions or these structures are formed parallel to the existing rock layers, okay. See, you can observe here, these are the sill, okay. This is the sill structure which is parallel to the earth surface, okay. Which is parallel to the earth surface. And this is the volcanic neck. It is a extrusive, okay, extrusive igneous rock structure. And the dikes, these are the intrusive igneous rock structures. Igneous rocks structures, okay, structures. And these are the dikes, okay, these are the dikes. And you can observe here, and this is the laccolith structure. This is the laccolith structure which is formed in the subsurface of the earth or intrusive igneous rock. And batholith structure, you can observe. These are the batholith structures. These are the batholith structures and laccolith structures. And this is the batholith is a huge igneous body, a large igneous body. And the small igneous body calls as the laccoliths or shields. See here, this is the shield parallel to the surface, parallel to the surface, parallel to the surface, and parallel to the surface. It is called as shields. And huge or large igneous bodies are called as batholiths. Okay, this is the batholith. Okay. And laccoliths are this is the laccoliths near to the surface. Okay. And these are the dikes. These are the dikes. Okay. These are the dikes formed from the magma or intrusive igneous body. And these are the volcanic. This is the volcanic. Okay. And this is the volcanic cone. And when lava comes up, it form as a flow. Volcanic flow or Deccan troughs are basaltic flows. Okay. These are the extrusive and intrusive combination of extrusive and intrusive bodies or structures of the igneous rocks. Okay. See here, this is the lapolith. This is the lapolith body. Okay. This is the lapolith body of the intrusive. Okay. No? Intrusive igneous rock. And this is a pacholith. These are the okay, patches like, okay. Pacholiths, the patches like structures formed in intrusive igneous nature, okay, or intrusive igneous rocks. And you can observe here, this is the vesicles or vesicular structure, which is mainly observed in the extrusive, extrusive igneous rocks, okay. So because of vesicles, we can say this is a lava flow structure or lava flow gas bubble escaping nature, okay. When lava is having different type of gases, okay, different type of gas, it may have the different type of gases, okay, and some ash content, okay, some okay fine minerals. So after this escaping of the gases from the rock or whatever extrusive body or rock formation, these gaps are filled with the secondary minerals. These gaps are filled with the secondary minerals. These gaps are because of escaping nature of the gases which are present in the lava. Okay. These, because of escaping nature of the gases, these vesicles or gaps will be formed. So after some time, these gaps or vesicles filled with the secondary minerals. So this structure is called as amygdaloidal structure or vesicles. Okay, vesicular structure, vesicular structure or vesicular. These structures are vesicular structures are formed or found in the vesicular basalts. Okay, that is extrusive igneous rocks. Here block structure. Okay, these are the some type of the extrusive igneous rock structures. And ropey structure or ropey lava structure. Ropey lava structure. When we call as ropey lava, that is a extrusive. That is a extrusive igneous rock structure. Extrusive igneous rock structure or rock formation structures. And amygdaloidal structure, as we have discussed in the first image, is the amygdaloidal structure, which is formed from the vesicles of the basaltic lava solidification. Okay, so when that vesicles are filled with the secondary minerals called as a vesicular, okay, amygdaloidal structure or vesicular basalt or vesicular rock formation. These are the main structures. These are the main structures of the extrusive igneous rocks. Okay, and this is the pillow structure. This is also one of the main structure of the extrusive igneous rocks or lava flows. And this is the flow structure. This is the flow. You can clearly observe this is the flow from the volcanic cone. Okay. Okay, this is the lava. Okay, this is the solidified lava. Okay, this is the flow structure. Just looks like flow. No, this is a flow. So flow laga undi kabatti దీన్ని మనము flow structure of the lava or extrusive igneous body అని అంటాం. ఓకేనా. నెక్స్ట్ నెక్స్ట్ ఇది వచ్చి మురల్ జాయింటింగ్ and this sheet joining these we can find in the intrusive and exclusive bodies also. You can find this jointing. Okay, and here you can columnar structure is the main feature or main structure of the basaltic lava. Okay na, or lava structure. These are the columnar joints or columnar structures, column like structures because of lava cooling, because of volcanic lava flow cooling. These columns are formed because of lava cooling. Okay, this is the main structures. These are the main structures of the extrusive igneous rock formation or igneous rocks. Previously, we discussed vesicular structure, ropey, black structure, amygdaloidal structure, and flow structure, columnar structure, and pillow structure. Some sheet joints. Sheet you can find in the intrusive. Okay, these are the structures, different type of structures of the igneous, intrusive, or extrusive formations. Intrusive, extrusive rock formation. Those are the main structures of the intrusive and extrusive igneous rock structures. Now we'll discuss about the structures of the igneous rocks. So textures types. Structures type, halocrystalline structure, okay, halohyaline and merocrystalline. These are the main textures of the igneous rocks. So one is halocrystalline, halohyaline, and merocrystalline. So these three are the main texture types of the igneous rocks. Okay, and if we talk about grain size, okay, if we talk about grain size, one is phaneric and apenitic. So in detail we'll discuss about the texture types of the igneous rocks. Okay, holocrystalline. So holocrystalline, fully crystalline means fully developed crystals found in most intrusive rocks. So when it is called as intrusive means it may have the sufficient time for cooling or solidification of the magma. So when it is having sufficient time to cool or solidify the magma, it may have the well-developed or full crystalline minerals will be present in the intrusive rocks. So intrusive itself indicates the sufficient time or slow cooling or and large crystal or well-developed crystals will be there in intrusive igneous rocks, whereas halohyaline fully glassy formed by rapid cooling because of there is no sufficient time for develop the crystals because of rapid cooling or rapid temperature decreasing. This fully glassy structure or structure fully glassy structure or fine-grained crystals will be present in the extrusive igneous rocks. Example, pumic. Okay, these are the holohyaline and the holocrystalline textures and merocrystalline combination of crystals and glass. When it is the combination of crystalline and glassy nature of minerals, it is called as merocrystalline rock. Okay, these are the three major textures of the igneous rocks like intrusive or extrusive, whatever. But based on their crystallinity, based on their glassy nature, based on their combination, it has divided into three types. And when we talk about the grain size, based on grain size, it has divided into two types again, phaneric and apenitic. So phaneric crystals visible to the naked eye. We can see with our eyes. Okay. So these crystals are visible or these crystals are developed in large or big size. So big size means where we can find in the intrusive igneous rocks because of sufficient time will be there for cooling of magma. So large crystals or well developed crystals will be found in the intrusive rocks that is called as phaneric grain size texture. Okay, and and textures mainly divided into based on crystallinity and grain size. Okay, so and in grains and second one is apenitic. So crystals not visible without a microscopic. When we are not able to see or watch with our eyes means that is apenitic crystals or apenitic grain size or apenitic texture. So this is these crystals are indicating and this apenitic this texture is indicating the extrusive, extrusive igneous rocks because of rapid cooling, because of glassy nature, because of fine grains nature, fine grain size or okay, small crystals or small minerals. Okay, small in size. It indicates the rapid cooling of the lava. So this is intrusive, this is extrusive texture based on the grain size. So here we have discussed textures based on grain size and their crystallinity. So based on crystallinity, it has divided into textures divided into three, and based on grain size, it has divided into two types textures. Okay, all are textures only. So based on crystalline, it is divided into three. Based on grain size, it has divided into two texture types. Okay, peneric, apenetic, intrusive, extrusive. Allocrystalline means a well-developed intrusive. Okay, intrusive. And a holohyaline is a glassy nature of fine crystals is a extrusive structure. And merocrystalline is a combination of both. Okay. These are the textures types based on crystallinity and grain size of the different type of igneous rocks, that is intrusive or extrusive. Okay, and microstructures and it's a summary. Okay. So here we will discuss about the microstructures and its total summary. Okay, in this slide, common microstructures will discuss. Those are reaction rims and mermakite, xenolith structure, and summary. Okay, microstructures. Here we have discussed textures. Here we have discussed different type of structures. Different type of structures of the igneous and intrusive and extrusive. This is the different type of structures of the intrusive, extrusive rocks. And these are the different type of textures of the intrusive and extrusive rocks. And these are the microstructures of the extrusive or intrusive igneous rock formations. One is reaction rim. Reaction zones around early minerals. These reaction zones or rims are formed around the early formed mineral. This is the early formed mineral, and this is the later formed reaction rim. A reaction rim. So these are rims or reaction zones around the early formed, early formed is the early formed mineral. Okay, these are the reaction zones around the early formed mineral. And Myrmecatics, what is the quartz and plagioclase intergrowth structure? This is the myrmecite is the intergrowth structure, and reaction gym is the when primary found minerals and when it is covered with the reaction zones, okay, or reaction rings, it is called as reaction ring microstructure. Okay, and myrmecite is another type of microstructure that is called because of intergrowth of the two minerals. Okay, intergrowth of the two minerals. Like this is the intergrowth section or intersection, you can call now. This is the different type of minerals. Okay, for example, quartz, here plagioclase. So because of quartz and plagioclase, this intergrowth structure will be formed. That is called as the intergrowth myrmecite microstructure. Intergrowth quartz is there. Okay, this is the quartz and this is the plagioclase. Okay, so here this structure is called as, this microstructure is called as intergrowth myrmecite structure. Okay, and what about xenolithic structure? These rock fragments within the magma, these foreign fragments. So other type of material, other type of minerals, other minerals are or fragments are present within the magma. Okay, other rock fragments within the presented within the magma. These are called as the other rock structures or other minerals which are not related to the These host rock are mineralogy is called as the xenolithic structure. Foreign rock fragments, foreign rock fragments within the magma. So within the magma, presented foreign rock fragments are called is microstructure or xenolith microstructure. Okay, and this is the summary about the entire our texture, structure, and forms of the igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are divided into two types based on forms, that is extrusive, intrusive. Okay, so based on extrusive nature and intrusive nature, the structures, textures, and microstructures are divided. Okay, igneous rocks are formed through the cooling of, see, the cooling of magma and their structure, and structure depend on the cooling rate and magma composition. Okay, understanding textures and structures helps to classify and identify igneous rocks based on mineral composition, grain size, and formation process. So, what we have discussed here, today we have discussed about Unit 4 to 5, that is forms of igneous rocks based on intrusive or extrusive. Okay, igneous forms divided into two types. One is extrusive and intrusive. So in extrusive and intrusive, different type of forms you have seen. Okay, and in extrusive and intrusive, we have studied the, we have discussed the different type of structures. And based on extrusive and intrusive nature, we have discussed the textures and microstructures of the different type of or extrusive, intrusive igneous rocks. Okay, that is forms of igneous rocks, extrusive igneous rocks, intrusive igneous rocks. Okay, and forms of extrusive and intrusive igneous rocks వచ్చేసి extrusive rocks structures are, okay, lava flows, pyroclastics, intrusive rock structure, concordant, discordant, laccolith, batholith, silts. Okay, dikes we have discussed. These are the silts, dikes, and volcanic nature of the different type of images. Laccolith, batholith. This is the batholith, large igneous body. And this is the pacholiths, patches of like structures. This is the lapolith, okay. And this is the lacolith, okay. Lacolith. And these are the shells which are parallel to the surface. And these are the dikes, okay. And this is the volcanic. And this is the volcanic cone. And these are the lava. And these are the lava or lava flow deposits. Okay, and this is the lava or extrusive igneous rocks formation uh, structure. Different type of structures of extrusive igneous rocks. Okay, one is vesicular block structure, ropey structure, amygdaloidal structure, and pillow structure, columnar structure, flow structure. These are the extrusive structures, and roll jointing, sheet jointing, and okay, those are the structure, different type of structures of the two types of igneous rocks. Okay, and textures is about hollow crystalline, hallohale, and marrow crystalline, and grain size, peneric, apenitic. We have discussed. Third one is microstructures. So microstructure is reaction rims, intergrowth, and xenology. These are the structures, forms, structures of the different type and two types of the igneous rocks. Okay. And earlier we have discussed in our second year semester third geology, igneous petrology syllabus. We are discussing from last three classes. Three classes. Yeah, last three classes we have covered these entire blocks or units 1 to 12 introduction part, and block 1 I have covered in previous sessions, in previous classes, and today I have covered and previous class and Today class I have covered unit 4 to 5, 6 forms and structures of the igneous rocks. And tomorrow I am going to cover this crystallines of the magmas, Bowen's reaction principle, origin of igneous rocks. And last class of our sessions or upcoming last class, I am going to cover this unit 10 to 11 classification of igneous rocks, description of igneous rocks, and description of igneous rocks, hyperbasal and volcanic rocks. Plutonic, hyperbasal and volcanic rocks. Yes, okay. So these are the syllabus or contents or units which are present in our petrology or third semester second year BSc Geology igneous petrology paper. Okay. So I hope you understood, and this is our first class slides. You can recollect the rock cycle, igneous rock primary, igneous rocks are primary rocks. Okay, and these are secondary rocks or sedimentary rocks, the metamorphic or third type of rocks, and these are the origin and type of magmas. The based on SiO2, it has divided into three types, majorly three types. The composition of the magma, and today we have covered black two properties of igneous rocks, forms, structures of the igneous rock. These are the different structures, textures of the igneous rocks, like intrusive or extrusive. So thank you. I hope you understood and try to read or repeat the presentation. Okay, thank you. Stop sharing. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll meet again.